Hi, I'm Ed Sobey from Kids Invent. Last week we built gravity-powered cable cars that could ride a string downhill. So that's pretty challenging in and of itself, but this week is even more challenging, getting a car powered by an electric motor to travel along a string. Now we have set our string up behind me, and I'll demonstrate this in just a second. So here is a very simple cable car. Rather than spending time building the car body itself, we're just using the same juice or milk cartons that we've been using before. Closed off one end, and this is really simple. Just duct taped the motor to the top with a gear pulley on the shaft of the motor. We've got the battery nice and low. It could even be on the inside, making it even more stable. The lower and the more centered that battery is, the more stable this will be. So we've connected it, and all I have to do is make the final connection and then rest the gear pulley on the string, and with any luck at all, off it will go. So that's going uphill, which is quite a challenge. If we were to go downhill, it's pretty easy. So one trick here might be, if your students are struggling, especially in the end of the period, you might lower the string at one end to give them a bit of a break. It's difficult to get the right amount of friction if you're using this approach, the right amount of friction on the gear wheel. An entirely different approach is to use the propeller and motor, just like we've used before for the propeller car, propeller boat, the amphibious car, to use that on a cable car that rides very smoothly on the string. So students can work whichever they think is best. They can come up with some really simple and clean models. They'll probably tend to be a little too elaborate and try to do too much in the time allowed. You might stress to them to keep it as simple as they possibly can. And by the way, to steal ideas, because a couple teams will really move ahead of the rest of the class and will get ideas. And once they have their models working, please suggest that other teams check them out and be inspired by their success. So I hope you have great fun building electric cable cars. Thanks.